Hello, I'm Nat. My experience with the teacher training has been pretty magnificent. Understatement. I don't think there are any words. I was already living yoga anyway beforehand, and so I felt that the teacher training was exactly the right fit. In fact, yesterday my husband said, this yoga teacher training, and now you've taught a class. I taught my first class last night. He said, it has fitted exactly right into your life and at exactly the right moment. It came to me exactly when I needed it to. And even though I started the training when Dinny first offered it, and then I had to be overseas for my family. But when I came back, I started the training all over again in January of this year. And it was the best thing that I've done ever. I feel it was because I can't even imagine where I was to begin with, because now I'm in such a different place, and I really felt this afternoon like I'm beyond that place of impossibility. Like you have these things in your head, oh, I'm never going to do this, or this is not going to happen, or I can't see myself in at a certain point in your life. Well, I'm here. where I want to be, I'm where I want to be, and it's just extraordinary. I don't have words to really describe it, but I felt the initial calling, like when Dinny first said, I'm going to offer the teacher training. Initially, I wrote it down myself. I'm like, ooh, that's something. And it just stayed with me, and eventually I signed up, and it all just flowed. It was very intuitive, and I felt, yes, I will go with this. I'm already studying yoga anyway. I'm very much in love with yoga. I was always attending yoga classes and doing my own study in the background. Practiced yoga for more than 23 years, I think now, so long. But it's always been a part of my life, so it made perfect sense to just flow into teacher training. And so my experience is that it got me to go into myself a lot, and also into the spaces of my areas of weakness, which was my physicality and being in my body, being very grounded. That was challenging, but when I went there, it was just, everything just clicked. It was just so much easier to function and to breathe when you're in your body. And so, yeah, it's too mammoth to describe in words. You just have to experience it. When you know, when you're there, when you feel a calling, you just go with it. It will be right for you. It felt right for me.